Hello! So today I'm going to try something new, and I'm going to do something that I'm kind of calling my first look videos. Just yesterday, WordPress 3.8, also known as Parker, was released, and this is going to be my first time having a look at it. I was busy out of the office all day yesterday, so I'm going to do a little screen capture video for you guys of my first impressions of WordPress 3.8. We're going to kind of see how that goes. So just real quick to cover some of the things in Parker. Some of the stuff is that it has a new design on the dashboard that is also supposed to be more responsive and more friendly for mobile devices. As you can see here, they've got a little screen capture of it on a mobile device, as well as it's kind of a flat design. It's got rid of the gradients and stuff. So more of the current modern design trends. Like I said, also better at different speeds. They are, it looks like, taking a page out of Apple's book and are having different dashboard admin color schemes, so we'll take a look at some of those. There's a different way of managing themes, a new theme, of course. And I've heard that there is some changes in how the widgets are managed. So let's take a look. We're going to go ahead and update it and see it from the beginning. Okay, so here it is, WordPress 3.8. Again, we have definitely a new design. We've got the black toolbar at the top, which we're used to, but the side menu here is all black, as we can see, and it is very flat. We don't have any of that gradients or the shadows and stuff that we've been used to seeing for a few years. A lot of the stuff that they're talking about in here is the same thing that we just looked at over on the WordPress blog. One of the other things is they've changed some of the fonts to be something that is more that is optimized more for desktop and mobile viewing. And it's an open source font. I believe Open Sans is available with Google Web Fonts, so there's always that. Color schemes. Let's pick a color. I don't know, I'm kind of gravitating towards this one. Shall we see what happens? Ooh, and it makes everything blue. Or there's our sunrise. Coffee. If only it could give me coffee while looking like coffee. That would be nice. Ectoplasm. Or you can go back to a light screen, and then there's the blue, or your default. I don't know. The sunrise is kind of appealing and also glaring all at the same time. Let's check out midnight for a while. Okay, so let's go then take a look at our themes. Look at some of the new features. So instead of having, so before it was just one theme here that was your current active theme, and then all the other ones started below it. Let's see how easy it is to add a new theme. This looks interesting. Okay, still fairly standard. That looks just like before. Let's check out this new theme that we have. Now this is my sandbox site. I really don't have like any content on here, so I'm not sure what we'll see. But it looks like just like the dashboard. It has the black sidebar, black bar at the top, and then we've got the content here in the middle. Okay, so maybe it'll look different once we have some content on there. We'll take a look at that later. What else did I want to look at? I wanted to look at the widgets. Let's go check out the widgets and see how that's different. So one of the comments that I had seen a colleague make was that you didn't have to drag them across the fold anymore. Sometimes if you had multiple sidebars, they would all be stacked over here on the right, and you would have to drag down and down and down and down. And this new layout looks like it can accommodate that a little bit better. So that could be a nice change. Let's drag some stuff into a footer. Ta-da! Let's go back and refresh that, although, again, I don't really have anything. Okay, and the footer actually in this default theme here, the new 2014 theme, looks like it can handle 4 pretty well. We'll just put a search over there. I want to see what this looks like. Yep, looks like it can handle 4 pretty well. And what were some of the other changes that it had mentioned? The typography, the color schemes. Alright, so let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like on a mobile device. Hold on one second. Okay, so this tool that I'm using here is called Mobilizer, and this is to let you preview websites on a mobile device on your computer. So we're going to take a look at what the dashboard looks like on a mobile device. Alright, so let's go to our dashboard. Okay, so there's our welcome. Everything stacks nicely, very, very responsive. We've got our items up here, our navigation list. And our plugins stack pretty nicely. Okay. So overall, I mean, this is already a leaps and bounds better than what I've seen in previous versions of WordPress as far as the dashboard on a mobile device. So this is kind of neat. And looks like we could have fun. And it looks like the theme is very mobile responsive as well. The 2014 magazine theme here is greatly mobile responsive. So all in all, I'd say my first look of WordPress 3.8 is that it's different, but I like the differences, and I'm just always curious to see what they're going to come up with next. I'd love to hear what you think of WordPress 3.8, if you have it, or if you have it on your site, and what your thoughts are of the update process for you, what you think of the new features, if there's something that you'd like to see later, any of that sort of stuff. Just feel free to leave a comment below. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me.